The three-dimensional world. It has become to make the boundaries upper than the four-dimensional world, and beneath it the spiritual world is made. Further beneath it the three-dimensional world is made, where all is visible and materialized. The gods appear in the world of the infinite nothingness, and open it and utter a sound, ah. It becomes the world of the seven dimensions, where the original two gods reside. Further, the original gods create the six-dimensional world, namely the world of the creation, and plan everything. All the policies and how to actualize a joyful and immortal world, and how to keep them eternally, are planned and designed. Namely, the divine plan is plotted. Being filled up with the joy array glitters, and its will is enormous. Its consciousness from the world of the creation enters the new layer to form Kagurimi Kai. The world of the radiation, the five-dimensional world where the ray of the children of the gods are born as the spirits. Further, the original two gods desire and descend to the four-dimensional world as the gods. The original two gods have made the children of the gods. They are independent and given the nature and the spirit of the original two gods. Accordingly, they have the similar characters of the original two gods. Among them there are the gods that work as the assistants in the five and the four-dimensional worlds. Some are given the natures of the gods in the six and the five dimensions. They all are created in the four-dimensional world. The original gods govern the universe are the real original two gods. As the parental gods, they have the task and the responsibility in every dimensional world. The original materials made by the gods of the creation in the six-dimensional world are given a mission and life in the five-dimensional world. A lifetime from the world of the creation is given to man, the gods and all the living creatures that repeat the creation through the five stages of the nature. The spirit of Ray, born in the five dimensions with the meaning of the radiation, develops its seed and grows to the spirit with life. The ray of the god children exists in the five dimensions, and their lifetime exists among the three stages of Ray's will, seed and spirit. They are actualized in the three-dimensional world. It is the world of the vision and the fruition. Sun directly connects with the five dimensions and protects all the lives of the universe, the gods and man. Moon has the place in the earth, and both moon and sun support the nature and protect it. They appear with their roles in the organisms. Sun exists as the representative of the five dimensions. The Ray's spirit with life appears as the original material in the three-dimensional world and gathers on Sun like it does in the five-dimensional world. The gods of the children of the Ray go on with the will of Sun infinitely and become the tinctures. The resource of Sun, namely the ray of Sun, is replenished not only by the regeneration, but also by the objects that gather on the shining materials that have life. The ray of the spirit appears as the tinctures in the nature and has a live spirit in the original material. It aids all the living creatures and gathers on whatever likes it and is absorbed by it. It complies with the creature's distinctive feature and colors it suitably. The color brilliantly shines as the color of the ray gathers inexhaustibly on transparency that is a colorless state. When it is classified, it becomes the coloring matters. The color of the ray that has life, and its mission is to make a live pigment. Sun turns the original materials that are alive into the tinctures at the end of their life cycles. The tinctures turn into the original material again, namely go into the process of the restoration. In the nature all gather and reach Sun. And again by Sun they gain a new power. Since the creation of the universe, the original materials that have been repeatedly used quite long. People and the nature have been distorted by the bad influences of the hardships and the disciplines in the freewheeling world. The confusions and the chaos of the will of the gods and people have made the world and man complicate. And the original material made by the gods has not reached the earth. It has become the world. Even the ray of sun cannot reach the ground. If the original material repeatedly is used without the replenishment, its power of the progression is reduced. In the early days of Showa, man as well as the crops that nurture man's body have shown a sign of an enfeeblement. The original gods wish earnestly to restore the world and have started to supply this world with the new original material since the year of Showa 28th. It has begun because the time is ripe. The gods will get stronger in every dimension. All change anew. The two original gods appear in the four-dimensional world and produce the children of the gods, and have made the spiritual world holy by filling it up with the spirit under the direct order of the gods of the creation. In the three-dimensional world they appear as moon and sun. Moon represents the gods of the creation in it and guards the whole creations. Moon governs the natural world, all the missions and ages, and guards all the spirits. The spirits gather on Moon. Sun gathers the original material that is being in the restoration in the nature and lets it have life again and put it on the ground. Sun is supplied with the new original material by the 6 dimensions. They gain a mission and life in the 5-dimensional world. Their kinds and components are the same as the ones supplied in the beginning. They are fed anew additionally to the ones already have been repeatedly reused. The fire of Sun is begun as the concentration of the fire in the 3-dimensional world. The Earth has been continuously keeping the elements of the materials of both Moon and Sun. The fire exists in the center of the Earth, is made of the same elements. The contents of the original material mixingly exist, generally classified into the spirit lineage of Kunitsu and that of Amatsu. Both are the substances of the will and the desire. Sun handles the material that is at the end of its life cycle, and the material newly is to be born. Sun gives life to them all and helps and protects their lives and sees them through to their end. Sun most importantly gives them the colors and the tinctures. Sun guards a life force of all the living creatures. In the natural world, Moon represents all the basic functions. It is done by the fatherly original God who has created the 6 dimensions. Everything in the nature is furnished with the functions of the metabolism and gets active. All the living creatures are nurtured under the system in which smoothly the metabolism is conducted and given a mechanism to accomplish it. It is always carried out without any inconsistencies. How holy and serene sunrise and sunset are! It is the real world of making a living every day and night that is plotted by the 2 original gods. The world with the beautiful and the profound live colors is the world the original gods treasure. The season flows in the universe. Now has come the season of the reunification. The whole creation on the earth is to complete. And the human being too. It is the perfect world the gods aspire since the beginning. At last the whole universe completes.